So hi guys, so welcome to the video. So today I'm going to be talking to you about a training split. So before we start, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been watching the videos. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe and like the video. So I'm going to talk about 5 different points that you should consider before making a training split, and then I'll go into like different training splits that you can do, and then lastly I'll talk about what I personally prefer. So point number 1 is going to be there's no correct way to do this. So you can literally have any training split that you want to have, like any of them that you feel comfortable and that you prefer doing, you can do it as long as you're hitting all your muscles group. As long as you're hitting all your muscle group once a week, it's okay. So point number 2 is going to be about it will like depend on how many rest days you prefer in a week. So obviously, like depending on your commitment, you might go gym 3 times a week or 4 times a week. Then according to that, you need to change your training split so you're hitting all your muscle group. But if you're someone who's going to the gym every day of the week, 6 days a week, 5 days a week, then you can have more of a flexible, more of a less intense training split. So point number 3 is going to be about how many rest days you should do. So me personally, I train mostly every day, like mostly all the weeks I'll train every day of the week. I'll do something every day, but I would say personally, it's 1 or 2 days rest days is fine. Anything more depending, so obviously it depends on your goal, how a hardcore trainer you are, all these things. So the rest days is basically individual and personal thing. So if you feel like you can't train and you're really sore, tired or something like that, then just listen to your body and don't train. It's as simple as that. But me personally, I would have rest days rarely, once or twice a month. I'm really tired and I would have to have rest. So my point number 4 is going to be about so you need to be hitting your muscle group more than once a week. I'll tell you how to hit them more than once a week in the second part of the video. And then I think it's the last point is going to be about how quickly you recover. So if you're someone who recovers really quickly because you have a really good diet, you sleep well, you have enough water in the day, then obviously you can have more of an advanced training split. But if you're someone who takes longer to recover because of your sleep, your nutrition and all that, then you should maybe consider fixing those things before you making a training split. Okay, so it's the last point before I go into the training splits. I said there are 5, but they're 6-ish points. So the last point is going to be about always start the week with the most taxing muscle part. So for most people, that's going to be training legs. So for me, I always start the week on a Sunday, and I would always train legs on a Sunday, as in heavy, really long leg session. So that sets me up for the rest of the week. So and the reason for that is because it's the most taxing session. You do it at the start of the week where you're most you most have the energy. So you can really train really well, really hard, and obviously therefore grow it much better. Okay, so now I'll go into different training splits that you could do. So number 1 is going to be, which is quite really simple, is doing your upper body one day, then lower body the next day, then having a rest day after that. And so the way you do it is you train your upper body, but then you have to remember is not to do your push and pull not to do your push on the same day. So if you're doing your upper body on the Monday, don't do your chest and shoulders on that Monday. So you're not going to maximize your full like your potential for that session. So I would say this: if you're doing your upper body one day, then lower body the next day. So for that first upper body session, do your back and chest. Then for your lower body, you can do quad focus lower body, one lower body day. Then your rest day. Then the next upper body day, you can do your shoulders and your arms. And the next lower body day, you can do your hamstring focus lower body session. So yeah, so like this way of training is not bad, but it's more about for someone starting out. It's not like an advanced training split, but it's still good. You can literally hit all the body parts more than once in a week. So it's not a bad body like a training split to do. So the next one's going to be doing one or two muscle parts in one session. So this I tend to do sometimes. So I'll train. For example, doing chest and back on the same day, and then like another day I'll do shoulders and legs. Then another day I'll do chest and arms. Then another day I'll do shoulders and back. Like, so I would mix it up. So, and the reason you could do one or two muscle part in a day is because of my point at the beginning where I said to hit like a body part more than once in a week. So you're doing it this way, it will help you ensure that you're hitting your parts more than once a week. And then you have to remember is not to hit your push. And so what you can do is, for this type of training split, you can do your push and pull on the same day. So you can always train your chest and back on the same day. You're like, you shouldn't be fatigued because you're doing your pull, which is back movement, and the push, which is chest movement. So yeah. So another training split which is quite common is the push, pull, and leg system. So you do your push session, and then you do your pull session the next day, and then after that you do your legs, then the rest. So in this way, like, you're doing your training like 6 days a week, which is in a way that is quite good, because you're hitting your body parts more than once a week. You're having one rest day, and you're basically working on every single part of the body more than once. Now, so the next training split is what I tend to do it, like it's my way, and it's kind of mixture of all these. What I normally do is, obviously, I start my week on the Sunday, and I would always train legs on the Sunday, and I would do some arms after that. And for me, I would always hit like one compound movement every day. So if I'm doing legs, I would do squats. Back, I'll do deadlift. Chest, I'll do bench press. For shoulders, I would either do a standing military press or the dumbbell press, or I would do both. Then obviously the behind the neck press as well. So my typical training split is going to be, it's generally about Sunday legs, and I'll do some arms. Monday it will be either back or chest or both, and then Tuesday shoulders and arms. Wednesday I'll do back again, like a full single back day. So basically I tend to train according to how I feel. So if I can, like, sometimes I'll do chest one day, then I'll do chest again in like 2 days later. Like, obviously, like, this all depends on how quickly you recover. So I would say my training split is a mixture of one or two muscle group a day and the push pull legs kind of system. So I would train like my body parts like for sure more than once a week. So what I tend to do is I'll train the bigger parts more than once a week. So the legs and back I'll try and train more than once a week. Which comes to my next point, which is your weaknesses. So my weakness is generally down my lower body. So I would try and train that like sometimes 3 times a week. So I would do like some week I would do my quads focus my quad focus leg sessions, then my hamstring focus leg session, then I would do like a whole leg sessions, or like sometimes I would do like heavy weight leg session where I do heavy squats, and then sometimes I would do more of a reps session, so I would do loads of reps and lower weights, and same goes for back. I would try and train it more than twice. Yeah, sometimes 3 times a week I'll train it more than. So like sometimes I'll train it 3 times a week. So yeah, I tend to train. You're probably wondering when I train my abs and my arms and stuff like that. So arms, I tend to train arms generally all the time, to be honest, because like for me, my arms are not my weakness. So I'll train them after a big body part. So I'll train them after legs. I will train them after back, and then might train them after chest or the shoulders or whatever. Like, but arms, I generally don't do like just arm session. I'll do them after like a big body part, like I said. And for abs, I would only train if I'm competing. So generally, I wouldn't do abs. I might do abs once a week, just out of nowhere. Like I have no planned ab days or ab session. Maybe going forward, I might start doing abs more, because you have to remember, abs are muscles as well. So if you don't train them, you're not gonna grow them. So you might have abs, but they're not like fully like grown or like worked on. So like they won't show as much. So like going forward, I would probably do abs once or twice a week, or like every other day. What you could do is doing your abs and your cardio, and maybe arms on your rest day. Training arms are not that taxing on your body, like same as abs. So you could do your abs and arms on your rest day, like your like a rest day. So what, like for me, my okay, so I'll just like tell you my training split, like in like a typical training split, like in a week. So Sunday, legs and some arms. Monday, chest, and maybe some arms again. But then sometimes I might start my week on a Monday, but that doesn't mean I would do chest. I would always start the week on legs. So if I'm if I'm starting my week on a Monday, I will still train legs. So I'll do legs and arms on a Sunday. Monday I'll do chest, some arms, and maybe some back. Tuesday I'll do shoulders and some arms, cardio, abs, whatever. Wednesday I'll do a big back session with like heavy compound deadlift. Thursday I would probably do chest again with some arms and some shoulders. Friday I'll do arms and some legs as well. Here, just like maybe I'll do quads or hamstring, whichever. So Saturday will like meant to be by like my rest day. So I would probably train so just some arms, some like my weaknesses, so calves, just, so anything that I'm not like feeling fatigued on. So if my chest is fine, my shoulders are fine, or I could do like a whole body session. So like that's my kind of training split that I like tend to follow. So I don't have like a set like a training split that I have to do chest on a Monday, I have to do this on that day. I'll just do what I feel like doing. But obviously I'll start with my legs as always. I'll start a week with the legs. In the middle we'll do like a heavy back, then try and hit legs and back more than once a week in a week. I'll do my chest and shoulders here and there, and then arms and abs, and then cardio I'll tend to do once. So cardio depends. If I'm competing, I will do cardio every day or every other day. But if I'm not competing, I'll probably do cardio every other day or every 3 days, and I'll generally do just walking uphill on the treadmill. So because my focus on doing cardio is just going to be about burning calories. So I don't usually run or do anything crazy. I'll literally just do walk uphill, like on a treadmill, or like go on the bike, or like go for walks. So yeah, so that's basically it. So like, just to summarize, so I would say there's no correct way to do any like training split, but like obviously like there are like key points you should remember like before making yourself a plan. And the more better your diet and your sleep and all that are, the more you should be able to train. So for me, if you don't need a rest day, don't have rest days. It's as simple as that. But then it all depends on like your goal. Like if you're just going to the gym just for fun and just to like stay fit and healthy, then yeah, like just train 3-4 times a week is enough. But if you're someone who's like a hardcore bodybuilder, you want to change your body, look extremely good, like be like ripped and shredded, or be really big and huge, then you have to train as much as you can. So if you're not tired, don't have a rest day for no reason. And then yeah, so that's basically about your training split. Because I get asked questions all the time about like when to train this, how many times a week I should train, and all that, like soreness, if you're tired, do you still go to the gym? Like for me, if I'm not tired, I'll go to the gym 100%. Or if I'm feeling if my chest is hurting from yesterday, I'll train lower body. My legs are aching, I'll do something to do with upper body. So just mix it up. So make a training split on how you feel, what you're comfortable with, your weakness, your strength. So make a training split around that. So that's all I can say. And if you need any help with your training split, just ask me. Just like drop me a message on my Instagram, email me, and I'll try and help you. Like try and make you a split that's like the best for you. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it and got some information on how to make a good training split for yourself. And as always, make sure you like and subscribe to the video. And if you have any questions, just like drop me a DM or email me. My Instagram links down below. You can literally ask me any questions you have on DM or on email, and I will literally answer as fast as possible. So like, thank you again guys, and I'll see you in the next video.